Okay, hello everyone. What's up? I'm Jory Dohi, and I'm just here to show you a couple of my most prized possessions in these worlds ever. Okay, and I think there's really no better way to start off than by showing you my my creation, which is it's called Star Wars World. So basically, in sixth grade, when I had COVID, or when COVID was going around, my PE teacher, never forget this, he said no cameras required. And then I built what is quite possibly the most beautiful creation ever. I call it Star Wars World. Over here, I don't even remember what I made here. But over here, there's an Elytra ring, like all these rings you see, they're from Elytras. I'll also at the top, there's parkour here too. Um, First map I ever built, Hangar Wars, right over here. It was meant to replicate like a Star Wars hangar that people fought in. Like this is a clone gunship, and this is a Separatist tank. I honestly cannot tell you why I decided to put a Separatist tank in a hangar, but this was mainly built for 1v1s. This is where the whole idea started. Everything in this world was built in sixth grade, PE class on Zoom that I just never had my camera on. You can get in the gunship, you can fight in it everywhere. It's really cool. And the main thing about all these maps I built is that there's an Easter egg in every one of them. Like at some points, there's a hidden sign. And since it's been so long since I've played it, I'm gonna try and look for them all. All the hidden Easter eggs. You can get in the back of the Separatist gunship, the Separatist tank. And the first Easter egg I'm gonna look for, honestly, I might have forgotten where it is. I don't know if I put an Easter egg in this map. But the second map I ever built was before that one. Second map I ever built was Geonosis, which if those of you who don't remember, Geonosis was like where all the bug dudes resided. Yeah, those guys were actually like kind of weird. I think this is the Easter egg. I made like a tunnel under everything. There's literally a tunnel under this whole map. But yeah, as Geonosis, everything is sick. Like 2 tanks again, like a campfire. Don't even know what that's about. I don't even know what the hell this is, because like this is not historically accurate from the Clone Wars. Favorite show, by the way. I actually love the Clone Wars. Captain Rex, favorite dude ever. Leads the underground tunnels in there. Probably leads the underground tunnels in there too. There's an Easter egg somewhere in the underground tunnels. This was I don't know what the hell this was. This is supposed to be like a walk or something. But in all these maps, everyone would have a specific loadout, and then they'd spawn in the bed at the top. And what would always happen is like you spawn this bed, then you drop into there, and you just start fighting, and I'd get so many people to get on. And my maps, they just got so much more insane. Like if you can just probably start to look at some of the maps I made, they just get ridiculous, like huge. This is my third map, and I really took it to a next level here. Separatist, I don't know what the hell this is. This is some sort of gunship, right? But like, this is Kashyyyk. Those of you who don't remember, Kashyyyk is where Order 66 was executed. And so these are like the Separatist gunships that are Separatist tanks. They didn't actually have Separatist tanks at Kashyyyk, but like, I just put them in anyway because that's just like, they didn't actually have them, right? This is where like all the Wookiees were posted up, like fighting and stuff. But this is what I'm most proud of. The above ground fighting, like all the bow and arrow PvP and like knocking people off. Actually just, it was sick. It was what a time to be alive, am I right? Like the multiple stairways leading up, super complex. I just remember building this. It took me so long. I don't know what this is here for. It's probably like, I don't even know what that is. Another fighting like bow and arrow area. But the Easter egg on this one is the most prominent. You'd have to go, I remember it's clear as day. You'd have to go from over here. You have to swim all the way through this Easter egg. And then you get to this sign. Wow, you found me. Just, that was just great. I guess I plugged that Easter egg up, huh? Just wow. Okay, that's Kashyyyk. Great map. Had a lot of fun. That's probably my favorite one, honestly. My go-to. That was built third. Doing these in chronological order, by the way. Next map. Wow, I built a shit ton of these. Don't tell me I built another one past this one, right? Okay, thank God. That'd be a big deal. This is a fan favorite. Tatooine. Those of you who don't remember, this is where Anakin was found in... He might have been found in episode 1, Phantom Menace. Was he? Those of you who don't know, let me know. Maybe Return of the Jedi. No, Phantom Menace seems accurate. Yeah, because that's when Qui-Gon Jinn was still around. Phantom Menace. All these little huts. Sick. There's a drop-in place. Since this map was so big, there were multiple places to drop in. For those you don't remember, this is the Gorlock. I don't know what pit it is. Here lies Boba Fett. That is factually accurate. This is where Boba Fett died. How I built this? Just blew up a crap ton of TNT and just like built that pit. No, this is, but my favorite part of this map, quite possibly, was the speeder racing. These are speeders, as some of you may know, like Anakin's profession, not profession, I should say. But what Anakin did was he was a speed racer on Tatooine and like kind of a mechanic. He fixed things. This is kind of what the inside of a hut looks like. That's pretty detailed if I do say so myself. Not all of them are like that. This is a racetrack. I think over here's an Easter egg somewhere, if I can find it. But I'm not gonna waste my time looking. Oh, here it is. I remember. Little Easter egg. You're getting cracked. You're cracked at getting debated. Wow, it's a little fun guy, huh? Yeah, this is Tatooine for you. There's so much I could show. That's a little. This place got packed sometimes. Like a little. I don't know if you remember those little. I forget their names. Those little guys who would like raid everything. I don't know. This is also where Obi-Wan was around for a little bit before I made Hoth. And boy, let me tell you, was Hoth a fun map to play. Things include on Hoth, little ice temple is like there's no real cave which is accurate of Hoth, but actually there are caves, I guess. Villager heads and stuff. This cave, sick cave to be in. I don't know why that block's there, it shouldn't be. There's actually a lot of little crevices and caves in this map. Ways to get out. Ice temple. I don't know what these are. Then this was probably my best AT&T, but my favorite thing about Hoth is the way you drop into Hoth. There's no water pits because Hoth's too cold, right? Slime blocks. You're bouncy, boy. You're getting up there. And there's a little main area. It's where a lot of the cave is. I think there is a place to drop in this part of Hoth. Yeah, right here you can drop in. You can also drop in over here. I remember this so clearly because I spent so long working on it. You have to PvP or you have to jump up to this Easter egg. And you can get right here. You can get to on this. And then there's a way to get down. I low-key forgot it. Oh, you might have to do this to get to the Easter egg. Yeah, you do have to do that to get the Easter egg. You're too good at this. You find the Easter eggs. Also has another underground tunnel that leads you up to some stuff, or a lot of parkour here. I don't know what it leads up to, but this was the Hoth Easter egg, which is really fun to make. And I really love this map. I can't tell you enough. So that's Hoth for you. The next map I made, I believe it was the next map I made. Well, first we're go over here. I don't quite remember what this was. Oh, this is meant to be like a clone training facility, I think. I don't know quite what happened here. Oh, no, this is meant to be like, I really don't know what this map was. What map was red? Was it this the place where Anakin... No, it wasn't the place where Anakin and Obi-Wan fought their last battle. I can't remember. I'm blanking on the name of that planet right now. Yeah, I don't quite know what this was. I don't even know if I put a good Easter egg in it, but it definitely was a map. I don't even know if we used it at all. But it definitely was a map. And it was good enough for me. This was towards the end of my career of building. This is a little parkour place, like I said. We'll go ahead and move on over to Definitely not one of my favorites at all. Not a great piece of work. But this was, I forget what I tried to get it to be. This might be the temple on Coruscant, where you would walk up this temple on Coruscant. A lot of fighting around here. I don't know why I put so many zombie heads, right? But you get in here, it's like Coruscant, a lot of offices and stuff. A lot of room to hide, nooks and crannies. You can even get out that way, move around, get up to this ladder. I remember the big thing about Coruscant, like when we were fighting it, is like these ladders up front and be a battle to get to the top. Once you got to the top, there's a lot of fighting. You could drop in pretty much anywhere. You could drop in front. There were these guard towers that were fun. The Easter egg for this one I think lies on the side, I want to say. Like oop, there's something in here to get into an Easter egg, I want to say. Look below, you might find the third, and there was a chest down there. I don't know what it had ever, because I never really looked in it, but that's where the Easter egg was. Great freaking map. Actually, no, not my favorite by any means, but the PvP over here was fun. Kashyyyk had a lot of fun on that map. Tatooine, a lot of fun on that map. Hoth, a lot of fun on that map. These 1v1 maps I didn't really play as much. Then I made Geonosis 2, and let me tell you, I really outdid myself here. Geonosis 2, one of the most fun maps ever played, I gotta say. Iconic moments here, like my friend Ben said a YouTuber shat him out today because he didn't know what shouting out was. This is the first time I made like lore accurate like separatist tanks, like the roller ones that you might remember. And I remember I made like this is also like it served as capture the flag map. This is when I got into different game modes. It had flying ships, dude. It had Y-wings. Look at how sick that is. Y-wing bombers, let me tell you. Multiple drop-in spots in various locations. Love that drop-in spot. I spent a lot of time on this map. It's very detailed. The loadouts are out there. Like, they're literally just like loadouts for days over here. Bomb planter, gladiator. Yeah, this is what it was. It was bomb. The game mode rules are right here. My God. I want to read these at some point. Archer, diffuser, medic, gladiator, defense. What are one of these kits like? Ooh, boy, that's rusty. Yeah, the medic. That makes sense. Gladiator. Yeah, wow, what a kit, huh? Building materials. Okay, free for all loadout. What a time. Yeah, another thing right there. I really want to look for the Easter egg, but like there's just very good odds I don't find it. It might be in here somewhere. This is like a tank of some sort shooting out. Oh, it's those clone tanks that shot out from the side. It's a good vantage point. Great map. It was just beautiful map, Jado, Jordy, whatever you want to call me. It's fine. This map was the lower levels of Coruscant. This map was played for cops and robbers game mode. Police station. This is where the cops would start. The robbers would try to have to get away. This is the Luke's lightsaber shop. Mandalorian armor straight from Mandalore, spelled wrong, shop. Great place. These are like some barracks. This was the train station action on Coruscant because there is a train station. Went all the way over here. Boom. I don't know what this was. I think the Easter egg's in there somewhere. Boom. Train station goes underground. Sick. This place was actually just like wondrous. A lot of fights went on up here on the railings. People would fall off all the time. Station AXB is the underground station. I think absolutely sick, just like wonderful. Everything in this map was modded, by the way. So back in the day, these were all like diamond swords, or like lightsabers and stuff. And yeah, because as some of you know in the Coruscant, there's actually like a lot of void. There generally is just like a lot of void. I think the Easter egg here was in the fountain. I think somewhere in the fountain there's an Easter egg. And I'm very tempted to find it. Maybe not in this fountain, maybe in the other fountain. No? You probably know my address. Yep, that is what I said, because to find this Easter egg, it was actually very, very difficult. Holy Easter egg, holy best Easter egg hunter ever. Nice. Great. Love those Easter eggs. High drop spot too. I actually just love this map. Everything about it is actually just great. Great map. Here are the kits, I think. Yeah, these are like what the kits were like. Now I'll move on over here to probably some of the most fun I've ever had on a map. I don't even know if this was a Clone Wars map. Oh, it was probably from the Force Awakens, like that one desolate planet. Oh no, this is meant to be the Naboo, like the rural area of Naboo. I remember these are the kits. The best part about this was you get to launch yourself into the arena. Like I remember you get up here, I think, and there'd be like a button or something. Yeah, a lever here. You go down, you have Elytra, and you get launched up, and then you get to fly into the arena. This was capture the flag, so we'd calculate how long you were up here for. There's stairs up there. There's a little house in here. I don't even know what the hell's in here. Like a bed, I guess, whatever. I think the Easter egg in here came from a tree. Good vantage points. Yep, here it is. Hoi. I think I put a lot of signs up on this one. What do these signs say? Oh, these were the launch pads numbers. Launch pad number 4, that was. Just like truly just great map. I had a lot of fun playing Capture the Flag up here. A lot of natural cover. Good stuff. But this, my friend, this might be my master work of art, must I say. The loot kits in here, because this map was just so beautiful for free for all 3v3s, whatever. It was just great. Hey mom, these are the maps I made. Yeah, I know they're pretty huge, huh? This is Kamino, the clone breeding facility, everyone. These are all the launch pads people would land on. This is like, these are some of the training facilities, like what the clones would simulate training for. Everything was interconnected. Thank you a lot. These are like another landing pad. Others like a lot of land bridges. These were boats you could go in because there were actually there actually weren't a lot of boats on Kamino, but people did want. Well, we wanted to get around, at least for PvP. This is just like a long narrow hall of clone breeding. Clone dormitories, like stuff just that clones need. I don't even know what this room is, but it's sick. Probably like, oh, really miniature gunship. Holy effing cool. Like the clone film room, I guess. I don't really know what that is. But then like stairs over here and stuff. All this cool stuff. Lights everywhere. I don't know what's going on over here. It's like, oh, that's the mess hall. Then there were the coolest part about this map probably is how you could actually just go underwater. There were like these long ladder platforms that would get you underwater for aquatic fighting, which is just sick. Like there's aquatic fighting everywhere. Like all these pools you're seeing, everything like this. It was all just like aquatic stuff. All of it. Then I built like some little rooms sometimes. I think, yeah, I built this little room. It's like a underground like growing facility. Then I built another underwater room somewhere, which I can't find right now. This thing. I don't know if that ladder even does anything. I don't even know where I put the Easter egg on this one. Like it would take me years to find it. I want to make this map open to the public though, but I doubt I ever will. But yeah, that was Kamino for you, and Kamino was just I had a lot of fun on that map. And I think that wraps up Star Wars World. My most favorite were definitely Kamino, this version of Geonosis, that Cops and Robbers, and Kashyyyk. And Tatooine. It was so much. Like, I mean, look at everything. Like, wait, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, I keep, like, whenever I look at this, I'm like, Jordy, you outdid yourself, huh? Like, I mean, I kind of did. Like, this is freaking awesome, ain't it? Like, just look at everything. Like, that's just like, it's like I really built all this. Like Ice World, Shit World, but it's like still like fucking sick. It might be the Millennium Falcon. That's what I probably try to make. Pretty shit Falcon, but like still lit. A Elytra course right here. Really cool Elytra course, by the way. Yeah, great Elytra course actually. Well, not that great because it's like kind of bad, but it's still pretty great. This is where it all started. This little dinky hangar. Then this Geonosis. Then this is where I got big. Kashyyyk. Second Geonosis was like such a small map where it was good for fighting. This map was cool. I wonder if I have any like just like random maps I never like really remember building. This was gonna be a little map. This was the unfinished project right here. But yeah, everyone, that is oh, this was wow. This was really gonna be something. I think this is gonna be where Anakin and Obi-Wan fought in Empire Strikes Back. Great movie. This might have been a Jedi Temple. I forget. Tatooine, great map too. I really built like 5 superstar maps here. Come on, guys. Geonosis 2, this shit, Kashyyyk, Lower Coruscant. That's fucking 6 great maps and 6, 7 great maps. Honestly, if you count this one too. But yeah, that's all, folks. It's just something I want to share with you because I don't really play Minecraft anymore, and when I'm older, and I always want to remember about like the cool shit I built. I always have it somewhere on Fluffy_X_wings, which is just like, just never forget. Like, this is great. This is what I spent a lot of time in COVID doing. So thank you all for watching. Fluffy X-Wings out.